Outing is another Minnesota lake town, but with a scar that's still visible. This old film from 1969 shows how the trees bent, wind destroyed homes, and people's lives changed.
The big one, the F4, is the one that hit us.
50 years later, pieces of that monster tornado litter Bob Trossley's yard.
This is the bow of a boat.
It's where he intends to keep it.
This is where they ended up after the big storm. More of just sense to preserve the history of it.
The August 6th tornado made history. According to the National Weather Service, it was nearly 1.5 miles wide, with sustained winds up to 260 miles per hour. In all, 12 people lost their lives. Another 70 were injured. Sue Moline's older sister, grandma, and 5-year-old cousin died when the wind swept their cabin off the ground and into Lake Roosevelt. All 3 drowned.
I survived, and other people died. I think it kind of causes a conflicting kind of emotional mess inside of you.
Acclaimed diver Bill Mathis recovered 5-year-old Sharon's body after others couldn't find her.
I was able to move the tree off of the little girl, picked her up, and brought her to shore.
Sue and Sharon's mom, Priscilla, visited with Mathis recently, thanking him for the first time in person.
My feeling was, after 96 drowning recoveries, you think I could forget one that's 50 years old, but I couldn't.
The deadly storm stayed with so many. This summer, divers...
We found a bed frame down there, found a kitchen chair.
Found much of the cabin still at the bottom of the lake.
And this debris has been down there from these cabins for 50 years and still sitting down there pretty well preserved.
Someone built a storm shelter in town. It hasn't been used, and people hope it's never needed. In Outing, Jennifer Merrily, WCCO 4 News.